Coming up, I get exercise advice from my nephew Lucas.
Oh my goodness.
I give some diet tips,
But I usually end up having 3 bowls.
Okay.
and you should always consult your doctor before starting any exercise program.
Hi, Lucas.
Hey, Bob. How's it going?
All good, buddy. How are you?
Good, good.
It's weird talking through Zoom, right? But you're in Ohio
That's right.
and I'm in New York. So we're making it work through technology.
Hey, we're doing good.
Let's give each other a virtual high five. So this is my 53-pound kettlebell. And that's pretty much all I know how to do is just lift it up and down.
Yeah, when you were here, we had you just doing kettlebell deadlifts. And I just thought that would just be a good, that's like intro.
Right.
Kettlebell, but there's so much more you're going to be able to do with it. Just to get started.
I need more, baby. I need more. Give me more.
Okay. I have my kettlebell over here too. I'll demo some stuff for you.
Okay.
So
Let me watch you do something.
sure. I mean, so a classic move with the kettlebell, kind of going off of the deadlift that we worked on last time. It's called a kettlebell swing.
Okay.
You've seen this before. If you've ever seen people working out or whatever, you've seen this.
I think I've seen you do this.
Yeah, probably. So you just on both sides. I mean, it's just pretty. This is how I am on it. People, get kind of weird with it depending on.
How much does that kettlebell weigh?
This is just a 35 right here.
Mine's 53. What are you doing to me?
You want me to go get the 70 downstairs?
No. You don't have to do that.
I can go get it.
I'm just saying you had me get a 53-pound one and you have a small one.
This is just for example's sake.
Okay, I understand, but it hardly seems fair.
I'll go get the big one.
No. We don't have time. I'm recording this Zoom meeting and I only have 40 minutes because I'm on the free plan. I'm on the poor plan.
I want to get the best view for you.
Right.
So
Oh, that's a good idea. I should flip.
we're picking it up. We start from the top of the deadlift that you learned. Our back, we keep our back straight the whole time. Try to keep our shoulders back too. A lot of times you can hunch over like this when you get tired.
Right.
And we don't want that. So we want to keep that engaged. So our lower back is going to be engaged. Our glutes and hamstrings, right?
Right.
Where all of our power comes from. It's where most of the muscle comes from. So we're just doing basic swing here. And that's just like the start. They have 2 different versions, American version and Russian kettlebell, they call it. But so we're just here.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going to get your grip really good after a little while. And your whole posterior chain. What do you have there? You got some gloves.
I got some yard gloves because this thing is like all metal and it like hurts my hands.
Yeah, after a while, you'll start to build up some calluses. It's good for you.
Oh my God. Like that? Is that safe? Am I doing this right?
Yeah, you're almost there. So let's start.
I don't want it to come back and hit my unit. You know what I'm talking about?
It won't. Stand up at the top of the deadlift. You're just gonna keep your back straight and bend forward like you're going back down for another deadlift.
Right.
But instead, you're gonna pop your hips out. The kettlebell will come forward in front of your face. Try to bring it up a little higher. Yeah. Use your shoulders to bring up the kettlebell.
Oh my God.
So.
Let me ask you a question while I'm catching my breath.
Yeah, I'm all for questions.
So I know CrossFit is you do a little on the a little on the bike, a little on whatever exercise you do, can I just do a kettlebell by itself?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can.
And how long would I be working out, you know?
It can be however long the work, like whatever we make the workout, we can adjust.
Is there something, is it just me or is it everybody where I have a certain point where I've had enough? And, you know I should really be pushing myself
Sure.
to the next level, but I kind of just like cut it, just say like, all right, that's enough. But
Okay.
I should really be like going a little further, I think.
Sure. I think once you hit the point of, oh wow, this is starting to, I mean, like pain, like it's going to be painful at some point. That doesn't mean that it's bad for you. Your body's not used to this type of working out and activity. You're doing the right thing, but you're slowly turning up the dial on the activity.
Right.
I would start to push a little bit past what's uncomfortable for you to start.
Okay.
A good rule of thumb that I always go by is the workout doesn't actually begin for me until it gets uncomfortable.
Okay. I don't like the sound of that.
It's up here. For you, that might be, I don't know, maybe that's 10 swings right now. And then
Right.
tomorrow you do something different. And then by next week, you're going to try to do 15 or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? First, though, before we start pushing to that point of uncomfortability, I think it's important to get the technique of the movement down.
The basics.
Yeah, we don't want to develop poor movement quality, like habits.
Right. Smart.
Like a lot of people do. They just grow up training the wrong movement, and they don't use the parts of their body that would make the movement. That's what the movement is for.
Right. So just basic, if I were just like we did when I was back in Ohio,
Yeah.
like just that,
Mm-hmm.
and then down, and then up, and like how
Yep.
many times would I do that? Like, is that just a workout on its own?
That's just a movement, one movement. So a workout, I mean, we could do like 3 sets of 10, 5 sets of 10 to start.
And I would do 10 of this and 10 of that maybe,
You could, yeah.
and then 10 of something else. What's another one?
I can send you another movement for the kettlebell.
Yes.
A good one for you to build some good upper body strength. Be called a row. Let me see if I can try to get a little bit more. Sorry about my camera angle. So, taking a chair just to kind of stabilize one part of just right here. You
Right.
just let the kettlebell dangle. You're holding it. Back is straight. I'm still keeping that I'm still engaging the most strong parts of my body. And
Right.
I'm just here.
Do that again. I missed it.
I'm just pulling. I'm using my arms and my lats and my back, the muscles in my back to
Are your legs bent?
yeah, I'm slightly bent. Legs are slightly bent, just like you would in the deadlift position.
Oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. Ah. And then maybe I would do that with the other arm, just so I don't
Yes.
want to end up with like one big arm and one small arm.
No, definitely not. If you had 2 kettlebells, I would just have you do them both at the same time.
I'm only ever going to have one kettlebell.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get some dumbbells. You'll get 2.
Yes. I could do that at the same time because it's.
You can also do press with a kettlebell. So it can be seated or standing. It doesn't matter. Maybe for video's sake, I'm going to show you seated because my camera angle only goes so high.
Okay.
So a kettlebell press will start here.
Right.
We can do, that's a single arm. We can do a double arm press.
Oh,
You're
wow.
You just flip it upside down like this.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh my God, I don't know if I can do that.
If not, we can start smaller.
Took my gloves off too soon.
We'll get you some different gloves if you feel comfortable with the gloves.
Right. I know at the at your workout place they had that chalk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm finding, even with I'm also learning guitar. That's what this channel is: how to lose weight and learn guitar.
Right.
And it's crazy because I don't know like chords and I don't know how to play the guitar, and yet I'm obsessing over guitar pedals. You know, it just doesn't make any sense, you know, like, and really I didn't need to buy a guitar at all. I could have just used this crappy acoustic guitar I had to learn. But, you know, I wanted to like treat myself and I don't know, that's a topic for my other channel.
No, I think it's good to incentivize ourselves, even if it's spending some money on it.
Yes, that's a good word. That's a good word.
Yeah, definitely. So you spent money on this kettlebell to start.
I sure did.
Same deal. And with guitar, I mean, you're going to have calluses on top of your fingers
Right.
eventually. Same thing with this. You're going to have calluses here, and it's just, you'll just cross that bridge, really.
Right.
So go ahead and try to flip it upside down first.
You know what? I don't know if I can flip it. I'm kind of weak. Hold on.
No, okay. We're just giving it a shot. I don't want you to do a single arm with that yet.
I know what you're. I mean, it's like I can't. This is so. Is this sad? Is this like the saddest thing you've ever seen?
You have a 53. I recommended that to you because you're going to build to that. It's kind of like something we're going to.
Ooh.
There you go. I knew you could do it. There. This is good. There.
Oh, I'm sweating from that.
Good.
See that?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That was good.
So the rowing, the rows, that's working biceps, back muscles.
Right.
The press is working the tricep, shoulders, and chest.
It's a coincidence because those are all my problem areas. That's great.
Oh my God.
Let me ask you, is there any exercise you can do to get rid of between the leg flab?
So
You've probably never encountered that, but
no, I actually have. A big misconception, and it's really a myth that you can eliminate fat, like you can like spot remove the fat or flat or whatever. You really can't. That is going to have to do a lot with what goes on in the kitchen, in the day-to-day nutrition. Training is great. You're building muscle. You're expending calories that you put through the kitchen, but it's just all going to come off on its own.
okay.
So,
All right. Well, that's good to know.
it's kind of a bumper of an answer, but
Well, yeah, I was thinking that. My whole goal, one of my goals, is to be healthier and to live a better life. But I also am going to like a wedding in October, and the last time I had these pants on, I thought I was going to explode. Because they were so tight, and they were like tight like around my thighs. It was like crazy, and I squeezed into them and got them closed. But I don't want to have that feeling anymore. So that's a small goal.
okay.
That's like a 5-6 months away.
That's good though. I think in 5-6 months you can make some real progress.
Lucas, I had a bad eating weekend. I like really went off the wagon.
because my Kara, my better half, she was out of town, and I knew I was going to do some bad things, and I did. I ate a bunch of, I went to the store and bought it like an idiot, like maybe an ice cream or maybe Pringles or what have you. By the way, Pringles aren't a sponsor, but they should be.
Yes.
And I just, it's crazy. I have a eating issue. I know. Like I just eat too much. I'm not even enjoying it at a certain point. Like
Yeah.
the sweet things that we all crave, but at a certain point, it's not even enjoyable.
Yeah.
And you're not eating because you're hungry.
No.
You're just eating. And I got that. Whatever that is, I have it.
Yeah, I think that's just a lot of years of habit. And a lot of times when we build up a habit for a long time, it might take, like, be ready for it to take just as long as the habit formed to break it.
Right.
And it's not going to take you that long to break this habit, but you're already taking steps to do it. I think, if you have a craving or something like that to start, then no, this is actually, I can say, no, this is a video.
It's okay. He can say hi. Is that Jacob? Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, let me say.
Welcome to How to Lose Weight and Learn Guitar. You're on my YouTube channel.
Guest feature.
What's up, brother?
Nothing.
That's my other nephew, Jacob.
Yeah, he was doing something. I don't know what he was doing. But so my point, like you said, you weren't even hungry. You just had a craving. You found a way to satisfy that.
Yeah, I was trying to, see how much I could get away with. And it's just, and get away from what? It's just so dumb and just doesn't make any sense. And ultimately, I ended up, feeling bad about like all this crap I ate.
Yeah, it's kind of a vicious cycle, because once you have the craving, you fill the craving with something that's poor quality, you feel bad about it, and then you're like, oh, what's the, kind of whatever thought, it just makes you go back again. I think, what if you instead, next time you have a craving, this week, I was really craving dessert after dinner. It was like Thursday or something. For whatever reason, I get those too. And honestly, I do fall off the wagon, like, more than I should. But so you're not alone, definitely. But what I did, I just got a bowl of fruit. I got some.
Yeah, I do that.
Whatever, and by the end, I was just like, I had like some blueberries or something. And I was like, wow, I wanted to go get an ice cream cone, but I was like, no, I don't need that anymore. I'm not actually hungry.
Right.
You got to learn when your body's telling you I'm hungry versus I want this.
Yeah, I do that with, when I'm good, and for a long time, I was in the habit of, okay, what's for dessert? It's Wednesday night. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not out at a restaurant.
Right.
I'm just in my house. But I slowly switched that, and Kara was a big help too. Pointing these things out to me like in a positive way. You don't even realize you're doing it. But now I have like a little bowl of pineapple, or I like raspberries too. And I don't know, are raspberries like the best thing for you? I don't think so, but
I think they're fine.
They're pretty good. They
You
taste.
have to eat a lot of them for them to kind of be a bad thing for you. Of course, the fruit has like fructose, which is like natural sugar. This is still better than something loaded with fake sugar or brown sugar, anything like that.
Right.
It's still gonna be good.
Well, what happened?
I had a sorry, that's my
All right.
notification on my phone.
I thought we got hacked.
No. No.
I thought somebody was hacking this great conversation we're having.
In combination with all the exercise that you're doing, I think we could really make some progress with the nutrition side of things, and it would really benefit you. You'd get more energy, and you would feel better.
I follow you and your parents on social media. Recently, you lifted. Was it the most you've ever lifted?
I haven't hit any PRs in a while.
Wait, what does that mean?
Personal record.
Okay. You could have just said that.
Oh, well,
I don't know all that lingo. I don't know all your fancy lingo.
you're learning. You're already better off than most people, honestly.
What's RPM? Is it reps per minute, or what's the thing I'm thinking of?
Yeah, that sounds like it.
RPM? I don't know.
That sounds right.
So what I was trying to do was just throw to the video of you lifting that weight, and it was 255 pounds. Was that the high? Was that the most you've ever lifted?
Oh no! Oh yeah, that was just some lifting at the end of a session. That was about probably like 70% of my max that I can do there.
What's the most you've ever lifted?
For that particular lift, 315.
315?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, let's look at you lifting the 255 pounds. Watch this. So I think that's it. You know, I can do the kettlebell with the chair and supporting myself and one-handed. And
Yeah.
I can do this thing.
I wanted to show you. I wanted to start working with you on your squat.
Oh, okay.
It's a really probably the most important thing, and we do it every day. We just don't realize sitting, standing, sitting, and standing all day long. We're really doing a variation of the squat, and you can do it with the kettlebell too. We're going to focus on doing it just body weight, no weight. The proper way to build things is just body weight, build the technique, and then we start to add weight into it for more resistance. But
I have a lot of body weight, so that's good.
So just like sitting in a chair, we are.
Do I have to get that low?
That's the goal. I think it would be great. Can you use that footrest there maybe? You can try to sit to start. We sit on that footrest and then stand back up without using your hands. Yep. Back up. Keep your heels on the ground. Feet are about shoulder width apart.
What, my heels?
Your feet are shoulder width apart.
And am I sitting every time?
Yeah, you don't have to fully sit. You can keep your body engaged. You know what I mean? Just barely just touch your butt to the footrest and then stand back.
I'm sitting down every time. I'm like, this is easy.
Well, there you go. Try to keep your back straight the whole time. Good.
That's good.
Yep.
But this is all in my knees, right? Maybe my thighs.
A lot of it is actually there's quads here, glutes, and hamstrings. Just all legs, really. So the goal is chest up, and then heels are on the ground the whole time. A lot of times you might see this. This is not good.
Right.
Knees are not past our toes, past them. They're right over them, and they're in line with the ways that our toes are pointed. Good. Try to sit back a little bit more. Yep. No, that's okay. That's good. That's a good feeling. You're doing the right thing there.
That one wasn't good.
Nope. Sit the butt goes back first.
Yeah. Wait, this is.
It's tough because you're using.
I feel like my knees a lot.
Okay. We probably shouldn't feel it in our knees too much. There's going to be some inflammation that'll happen just because you normally have not been doing this. But try to engage your butt muscles. It'll help. That was good.
Yeah, I was doing the back. I was using my, like you said, the butt muscles.
Right. Your glutes and hams.
My hammies.
Yes. It's good that your knees aren't going over your toes.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
No. A lot of times people, when they start, their knees go straight over the feet. It should be in line with the ways that your toes are pointed, though. And your toes don't have to be pointed straight. They can be. You'll develop some better mobility as you go. Nice.
That one I cheated a little bit because I think I'm putting all the. That was good. I felt like that was the last one. I was putting all the pressure on my knee. I'm doing that myself instead of using. Yeah. I got to remember to use this.
Right. A lot of people use just these front muscles. These they're just quadriceps, and they'll develop some knee tendonitis if they do it wrong for a lot of reps like that.
Right.
So use your glutes, keep them engaged. It's something to really practice and work on over time. So you'll start in this kind of, I'll just show it from the side. And you really want to build to that get your butt below parallel, is what they say. So meaning anything past here is good. So really we want to be here with our back straight, glutes engaged, comfortably with our heels on the ground. Be able to stand back up.
Right.
That's definitely something you could practice. Just try to accumulate like 20 quality reps. So going for quality. I don't care how long it takes you or how many breaks you have to take. Start there, and then next week, 25. Quality though.
Right.
Big emphasis on that. No weight though.
I'm not going to do weight with those. I never get back up.
When you'd add weight though, what you would do is just flip that kettlebell upside down again with the bottom up and just hold it here in front of your chest and just squat with that.
Okay.
So,
wow. I got to work up to that one.
Yeah, it's just something that you'll graduate to, I think.
All right.
It's a big one, definitely. Yeah.
All right. I think that's it, right?
Do you have any questions or anything? I definitely want to get with you later on the food if you're open to it. If you're not open to it, that's okay.
I can ask you a food question right now that's bothering me.
Okay.
For breakfast, I usually have, I have cereal because it's quick and easy. But I don't just have one bowl. I use like a big coffee cup, but I usually end up having 3 bowls.
Okay.
And it's like, and I'm really eating till I get full. And I know about that thing where you only eat, you give yourself a rest for 20 minutes or something. And then if you're still full, then have another one. But usually I don't eat that long. I usually eat 3 bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that's good for me, right? What else can I eat besides cereal?
For breakfast?
Yes.
I recommend doing some kind of carb source. So the cereal that's not bad. Like, contrary to popular belief, I think it has to do a lot with the quantity that you're having and the balanced nature of the meal. So you just have cereal, right? Just 3 bowls.
Yeah, when I'm having cereal, that's all I have is cereal.
So cereal in itself is just a carb.
Right.
All you're starting your day with. It would be great if do you like eggs or
I like
egg whites?
I like eggs.
Okay. That's good. I mean, I have eggs every day. I think it would be great to try to divide, think of it as a pie each meal. So 1/3 try to be carbs, 1/3 try to be protein. So with the egg there, you're throwing in a little bit of like healthy fats. So maybe instead of 3 bowls of cereal, try 2 bowls and like 2 eggs, or 1.5 bowls and some eggs. If you didn't want to do cereal, fruit's always a good option.
That's good. Yeah, I know.
Greek yogurt, I don't know if you like that or not.
I don't
Okay.
like yogurt. I don't know why. I just can't stand it.
I found, that's great that JB brought these in. It's kind of the reference. I found at Kroger these little protein shakes. We're not sponsored, but
Yeah, nobody's sponsoring me for anything.
no, I'm sponsoring you. Each one of these shakes has 30 grams of protein in it, and it's just like some quick protein, and they taste good. This one tastes like chocolate milk.
But is that your breakfast?
No, that's just that's just a snack, but that would be an option for you instead of, you didn't want to make eggs on a certain day. You could maybe shop around at the grocery store and like I found this in the dairy area, but I think it's lactose free, but it would just be a quick option for you, grab and go, quick source of protein for you, which would really help you in the long run. It sounds like, I mean, you only told me about breakfast. I'd imagine that your lunches and dinners and every other meal kind of vary day to day.
Yeah, lunch has been like a sandwich. Nothing crazy. I don't like mayonnaise or anything like that. I just like plain stuff like ham and Swiss on. I've been eating rye toast or rye bread, and then for dinner, it's usually something good, and not, it's like when we cook at home, which is most of the time now, it's good. And I'm not like overdoing it.
Yeah.
That's Kara's, influence,
I think you're probably good to go on dinner for most things.
And it's always protein, vegetable, and a starch,
Right. So that's a pretty balanced meal in itself, which is what I'd probably recommend you try to do with the rest of the meals in the day.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It makes sense you say that, because I really would only do cereal. I never thought about cooking an egg, and having a cereal.
Yeah, my typical breakfast. Sorry, I flipped my phone again. My typical breakfast looks like 3 eggs and a bunch of some oatmeal with maybe a little bit of honey and some fruit in it, or maybe a couple bagels, or some cereal on occasion. So I have all of those different things present in that meal.
I like oatmeal, so I have to find a good recipe for that.
There's a good, you can just add, I just add honey, because honey is definitely it's a sugar, but it's more of a natural source than, say, brown sugar or something.
Right.
They sell instant packets at any grocery store, and they're selling them now with, it says like 50% lower sugar or something. So I always try to go for those.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, Lucas, thank you for your time and your help, and I thank you for you've inspired me with, I'm 51 years old. I never bought a kettlebell before, and that's all because of you.
Hey, you inspired me, because this is just great. All of it. I love it. And let's do it.
Let's give each other a high five.
No, neither.
All right, high five.
Oh.
What's the matter with you? Can't you do that? Just go like this.
I'm doing it. You're like shooing me away.
All right, Lucas, thank you very much.
No problem. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for checking out my video. Make sure you subscribe, and also check out this other video. You're gonna love it.